Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's main event. We have Mayo Hosko coming at you at 60 frames per second, 4K resolution, no sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. Let's get ready to Lego!
Hello, it's me, Mayo Hosko, coming to you at 60 frames per second in 4K resolution. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg, and welcome to my channel.
Mayo Hosko, it's your boy, JP.
Real whole egg. Everybody say real whole egg. Real whole egg.
Real whole egg.
Real whole egg.
There we go. Capture that, Mayo. That's for you. That's for you.
Yeah.
Quick shout out to Mayo Hosko. Go check them out. Real Whole Egg, a really fun show.
Everyone say real whole egg at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Real whole egg.
Sweet. I'll cap that and then add it to the intro.
That's kind of fucked up though. It's a little off-centered.
Oh, apparently you have to say real whole. You want to say it or do you not?
I'm
It's going to clip us, but I'll say the other one.
Which one?
Egg.
Real whole egg.
Yeah.
It's the Australian way, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Is it not?
Real whole egg.
Real whole
egg.
Eggs?
Oh, our timing was off, but
Do we go
that's
slowly or fast?
I think that was fine. Is that fine, or do you want us to
Yes,
do it
because
slow?
I actually prefer it when people do it all out of sync because that makes it more authentic.
Yeah.
Everyone on the panel say it at the same time. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What are we saying again?
Real whole egg.
Whole egg.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Real
Whole egg. Close enough.
Real whole egg.
whole
Oh,
egg.
it's not gonna work because it's gonna be delayed. I don't know how we're gonna do this now.
Well, if you don't mind me saying, a little bit of no sugar, no filler, a whole lot of real whole egg coming up on these Fridays.
Hello, Miss Samba here, saying real whole egg. Mayo Hosko channel. Go check it out.
Real whole egg. There we go. I don't know what else you want. Wait, why am I? Are you talking about like what goes well with Mayo? Also, how did you even come up with the name Mayo Hosko? Like, do you just love Mayo? I don't know.
Real whole egg.
Rolling into the chat, we got to give a shout out. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. Splat out. That's what I'm talking about. Mayo Hosko. 2 whoop salute, Mayo. Welcome to the jankiness.
For Mayo Hosko, I give you a real whole egg. Wait, where do all these other eggs come from? What in the name of the Emperor is going on?
Everyone make sure to send in your videos of saying real whole egg and I'll add you to the intro. Thank you.
What's the buzz?
Stewie just said that. Take it home with you.
What's up, Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I was talking to you. You could not hear me.
Yeah, I forgot. Man, it's been cast, but I had the TV on mute.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm dealing with serious technical difficulties right now. You start blabbering on about whatever you want to blabber on about.
All right. Well, you know that I'm on, like, whatever link you sent me brought me to your page. I'm writing people in the chat under your name.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What? Well, what did you mean?
So whatever link you sent me, I'm in your account because I'm writing people in the chat. Like I was writing Zizu in the chat but it's showing up Mayo Hosko. Like it's not showing up from blocks to mocks.
Well, that's really weird.
It's whatever link you sent me. You need me to sign out so you can take it back over and then send me a different link?
No, just don't comment in chat.
No, I won't. And I won't hit this red end stream button either.
No, because you have control. And we don't want to make that mistake that other people have made in the past.
Dario, yeah, exactly. Will the real Mayo please stand up?
Just keep on, just keep on talking. Stall, talk about whatever. I am in no mood to talk right now while I'm messing around with this.
Well, I appreciate
just keep on talking, keep on talking.
I personally have been pretty busy here. It's been crazy. I've been a lot of tree work, a lot of stuff like that. I haven't had much time for Lego right now, so pretty much everything in the city is exactly as it was when I was here, not last week, but the week prior, because last week I had no power, so it was chaos. But either way, I'm back at it again, and I just haven't had time for do much Lego. I'll be honest with you, I've been swamped with work. I've had all sorts of people calling me for tree work and tree trimming and all sorts of stuff like that. So I've got 1,000,001 things going on, so I haven't really had too much opportunity to build much. But I will say that I do have plenty of Lego on the back burner that I can go ahead and I can find something to build. So who's out there in the chat? We got Zizu out there. Mayo, that's Mayo's code for talk lots in the chat. He's saying opposite day. That's funny. So I haven't gotten any new Lego this week, but I have come to a conclusion. A lot of you guys out there follow me on Instagram, and you know that I've recently made quite an expensive purchase, so I have to back off the extra spending right now. So my Lego AquaZone mock, I think, is going to get sacrificed for the greater good of the mountain back here in the meantime, because I really want to finish the mountain. And if in the AquaZone mock, it's cool. I really like it. I spent a lot of time on it, but I can honestly use the pieces. There's probably 5,000 to 6,000 slopes on there that I can really use to help me finish off the mountain back here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. What's going on, number 20 for Lego? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Crimson Toaster, nice to see you too. We got quite a few people. I don't know how to do all this, or else I would do the sounds and the thing when people show up in the chat, because we got Zizu in the chat. So I would do Paradisa, but I don't know how to do this. I'm on Mayo's thing. So how about you guys out there in the chat? Anybody out there got anything new this week? Or I guess past 2 weeks, because I've been behind. I didn't show up last week. I know they came out with what was that newest set that just came out, Mayo? That a lot of people are getting.
There's a lot of sets.
Oh, all right. Well,
that's one of the most vague questions ever, because Lego produces a ridiculous amount of new sets.
Well, I thought there was one that had just come out in August that everybody was, September, that everybody was pretty stoked about. Or actually the beginning of October. See, that's how crazy it is around here. Crimson Toaster finished a mock that took them 4 months and ordered new pieces once it started. Very nice. Yeah, the sail barge.
We did an episode about that. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it.
Yep. I remember that one being one of the main ones. Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you were waving me down.
No, I'm trying to see if my mic's working.
What's up, Brick Hive? Good to see you, buddy. So, anyways, what do you got planned for the October, or I guess the Halloween activities? Anybody out there getting into anything fun, anything like that? I think what I'm going to do this evening is I've got these. These were the cheap. I think they were like $14.99 or something like that. And I'm going to try and use the parts. I've got 2 of them. And I'm going to try and use these to I'm going to integrate some of them into the Scooby-Doo mansion that I have going on over here on this side. But I really like, I don't know if you guys see that, they're in the window. So I'm going to try and incorporate those into the Scooby-Doo.
Okay, here we go. I finally got it going on my other computer.
There you go.
We're just gonna do this. Hopefully this fucking works. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I need to make sure this thing is still working. Is it still working? And it's not. God, actually, hang on a minute. It's working. It's working from there. So, just let me confirm something. Everyone comment the microphone emoji in the chat if you can hear me right. If you can hear me right now.
Crimson.
Because there's a big, massive gap in the stupid stream bot, all the way from where Purple Apples commented to where Dario just commented. Okay, so yeah. So I just want to. So I'm going to have to form a time gap to make sure this is working properly. So it was when Dario said, "I doubt it." So where does Dario say, "I doubt it"?
9:12, right there.
Right. Okay. Right there. So at 10:42 a.m. Okay. So I'm just going to read out the gaps between there. Yeah. So sadly, Crimson, I cannot. These streams only go up to 720p. I am trying to stand up Dario. Well, what I mean when I say talk like crazy is I'm in no position to be talking myself. I have no idea what a D1 wiper is. Have no idea what that means. We will never run out of Lego Dario as long as our wallets keep up. Hey, 24. We appreciate your support, 24. Congrats on finishing your mock toaster. People, only the real committed people bought the barge. Hive is lurking around. Hope all that technical difficulties didn't chase people away. We know who the real fan squad are. If they're still here despite all the ridiculousness, I'm fucking pissed off about that. 24's got a Halloween costume, and that was that gap. So from everything else, I have a clean record of. Okay, so I'm going to get this set up again. Oh, great. That just spilled over. Anyway, continue talking.
All right. Well, like I said, I'm going to try and get some of these pieces out of here to add the eyes to the Scooby-Doo mansion. However, I am not seeing the eye pieces in here. So I was trying to find this very fast. It looks like I'm going to have to take them all out and figure it out. I was wondering if anybody out there had got the new Hocus, or not the Hocus Pocus, I know that one's been out for a while, the Nightmare Before Christmas set. If anybody out there liked that or had any, ended up getting it. I knew that the moon was a cardboard cutout, but I thought the build itself was kind of cool. You got it figured out over there?
Okay, yeah, we got that figured out now, and you can see the gloriousness that is my city. Okay, yeah, we got that set up now. So for those who don't know, we're starting on the well, we're restarting on the Monkey Kid Megapolis set. That we unboxed on a stream months ago. That's my new build. That's my new build project. I've been working on it. I'm going to be working on it this month because we finally got done with the Temple of the Golden Idol.
Yep. So the Monkey Kid, you've had that for quite a while now, haven't you?
Yeah. I bought that months ago.
Yeah.
When the Space Babies GWP first came out.
I remember that. Oh, I see how they built this eye.
I see how that's supposed to go. Yeah. And since that time, the Space Babies GWP got re-released, which is epic. And I'm missing a plate, god damn it. But anyway,
yeah,
hopefully Macro Bricks will get here soon.
Very nice. I haven't seen Macro in quite a while.
Yeah, we need to get the band back together.
Yeah, no, Macro's a good guy. I was gonna get a like kind of Halloween set at OBC today, but they had a sealed Monster Fighter set, and it was the smallest little set ever, and they wanted like $80 for it. I was like, this is crazy, man. But I mean, I get it. It's for the people that collect and don't open them.
Yeah, which is why I don't buy from Lego pawn shops.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to put it. A Lego pawn shop.
Yeah, because that's what they are. That's their business model. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, the only thing they don't do is like hold your Lego on a loan and when let you pay it off and get it back. They just pretty much buy it from you, but you're exactly right.
And everyone have their own thoughts about that in the comments below.
Do you guys frequent the Lego pawn shops?
Yeah, anyway, let's get the music on.
There you go.
Okay. So we've got the blend up in here. And we've got to do some things for some people. But I need to do this first. I'm so fucking pissed off.
Technology, man. Technology.
Yeah. It's gonna scroll. Okay, so we already covered that stuff. So in the chat we have we had some stuff earlier before. Oh my god. Okay, so we have a Pandemonious Panda, Crimson Toaster, Zissou Sultan Force Purple Apples 101, Adalio, oh my god, missed a whole bunch. Who else? Never Too Old for Lego, Brick Hive. Yeah, and that's everyone in the chat so far. Okay. Now, hopefully I can get OBS set up again. My god.
Are you sure it's because I'm not on, or you're sure me being on here isn't messing you up?
No, it's just that my device doesn't want to connect.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's a giant one of these.
I think this has probably been one of the biggest technical difficulties.
Yeah, I'm really pissed off about that shit. And this is for Zissou. If this will play, come on! And we got some bees in here.
Are you afraid of bees? They're only insects after all. I wouldn't care if hundreds were swarming around. I'd just blow smoke and make them buzz off. Buzz, 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 retorted Duck.
What's the buzz?
Zissou's happy.
Anyway, we're gonna start that this thing in Twitch in three minutes. Did you guys know that Twitch now has a Lego and brick building category?
Did not.
Previously, we had to do it with the makers and crafting category. Also, they got a Lego and Fortnite category for the Lego Fortnite game.
Nice. So you guys get your own section now.
So some interesting developments over there. And now I'm trying to play Minecraft on weekday mornings over on Twitch. So if you're somehow alive on a weekday morning at 10 a.m. at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, then maybe you might want to check me out. Do you remember your lines?
Yes.
Yeah, so you know that when I say, and my co-host?
From Mox to Blocks.
Did you say from Mox to Blocks? Aren't you from Blocks to Mox?
Oh, from Blocks to Mox. Yes, I did say. I do that all the time.
You can confuse your own name. Yeah. Yeah, so, and also, you know when to scream out Lego?
Yeah, right when you're about to say, Lego is the best toy ever.
Yeah, and Lego is the greatest toy in the world. Because it is. I have no idea why this isn't up. That's dumb. Are we on? Yeah, we're on that. So why the hell isn't this showing up? I'm going to create a new window capture device so that we can show this. And that's not working. Come on! That's dumb.
Is it killing you?
That's really dumb. I'm so tired of all this crap.
Yes, indeed. It is the technological era. It's all supposed to make life easier on us, bud.
You know, I'm just not even going to bother on Twitch today. This is so frustrating.
Yeah, don't stress yourself. No big deal.
I hate. You know, I'm gonna reboot this and see if it'll hook up.
What's up, Grumpy J?
But yeah, it's the start of spooky season, everybody.
It is indeed. You got your pumpkin?
Nope.
Ready to go trick or treating?
Used to be for 2 years, not anymore.
Yeah, people don't even go trick or treating like they used to. World's gotten too weird.
Yeah, that's never been a thing in my country. So I don't know why OBS isn't letting me link this thing as a window capture. It's not giving me any drop-down options. What if I do it as a display capture? Maybe that'll work.
I was gonna say, those hitting that thing that hard probably ain't gonna help you much.
Well, I'm just gonna make this work regardless because I think I can do it this way as a display capture. Okay, so that's gonna be like that. So that's how it's gonna want to go. So if I put this underneath some other stuff, that'll be better. If I put this at the bottom, no, that's not going to work out. Okay, so that's a fail. Window, I need a window capture.
What's messing it up? Is that on?
I have no idea. I'm just really frustrated.
That's right, stud. We used to know what to look for. Welcome in, by the way. Appreciate you showing up. Mayo's computer is giving them a few issues this evening.
Yeah, this is absolutely terrible. You know, I'm gonna reboot this again and see if it'll work. But anyway, I've got some news. I'm going back to work.
Very nice, very nice. Where'd you get a job at?
The same one I was at a year ago.
Oh, okay, cool. So at least you know all the people and stuff like that. You know what to do.
Yeah, they need me again. I'm a mercenary.
Okay.
Because I'm really good at that one thing.
Well, that's some people spend their whole life trying to figure out what that one thing is they're good at. So.
And they only. Okay, now this is working. Hooray! And they only need me when they can afford me, to put it dramatically.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah. Because there's such a thing as a payroll.
Yeah. Not to mention, if they don't have enough money to pay, then it's kind of hard to pay.
Exactly. Okay, so we finally got this working. Hooray.
All right. I knew you would.
Okay. Now let's go. Okay. Done. Updating. Let's start streaming on Twitch again. Okay, here we go. We finally got this rigged up. Okay, we should be back in business now.
Got it squared away?
gotta have that open. And if we get this chat open, then that'll be great. Okay, here we are. So if I raise this up, if this just plays, then we can get this going. Okay. So where did I get last up to in the chat? Yeah, so we were there. Okay, actually, yeah, we went through those messages. Ah, you meant to say Yapper, Crimson. Yes, definitely hit the like button, otherwise we will play no Paradisa. Yeah, there's just a whole bunch of crashing. And hello, Grumpy Jane. Hope you're feeling grumpy right now. Yes, loud mouse clicks means angry Mayo. And starts talking about the snowflakes.
Always.
Yeah, which is why you should join the Church of the. You should join the Congregate Church of Snowflake. I've got pictures of that on my Instagram if anyone wants to see it.
Church of Snowflakes.
Yeah, so I'm going back to work. I bought Lego, and we're gonna unbox Lego. So if you saw my Discord server, then you know what's in this package. But let's open this right now. So you should go and join my Discord server. The link should be in the description. Because that's where I post pictures of my orders. But it's a set that finally went on clearance. I've been waiting for it to go on clearance forever, and it finally did. And I believe it's my first ever Sega/Nintendo set. So that might be a clue.
Yeah, I was about to say, which ones you get?
And it's really overkill packaging. The box is ridiculous, is way bigger than what it needed to be. The shipping box, that is. Let's show the setup. Ta-da! The Lego, one of the Sonic sets, 76994, the Green Hill Zone.
Very nice.
Yeah. And so I have no idea when I'm going to build it, but I've wanted it I've wanted it ever since I saw Just Too Good reviewing it.
Very cool. I don't have any of those, to be honest with you. I
don't care about the Mario stuff, but I do, because they've never done the SNES style levels in Mario. I wanted to say Minecraft because I'm a Minecraft streamer over on Twitch. But I wanted the Green Hill Zone because it was an actual gameplay level, not some random part of a world of a level in the game in a console, blah blah blah. It's an actual fucking level, which still Mario has not given us.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
there's a lot of things that Mario has not given us because Nintendo are a weird company, man.
I've seen
Stud City, as if he wants to come on to the panel, can tell us all about how weird of a company Nintendo is.
I was gonna say, I've seen people do the Mario build where they have like a whole Mario world mock and they build a whole level. I thought that'd be pretty cool. They do that with Sonic too.
They probably have. You're just not looking in the right place.
Oh, I just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Anyway, so I can't remember if I did this last week when you were affected by the hurricane, but we have a new intro, guys, and it's inspired by a lot of different things. Because I wanna add some more oomph to this live stream to set it apart from the competitors, because we are the best stream on Friday night, because the competitors are either deadpan or they have a lot of gaps where no one's saying anything. So welcome to episode 61 of Real Whole Egg. I'm your host, Mayo Hosko. This is my co-host
from Blocks to Mox.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It has been a very busy week. This is your LEGO classroom, and LEGO is the greatest toy in the world. And this is something you may or may not remember from our messages, but I got to ask some questions to you, RC. How great is LEGO?
Oh, I'll be honest with you. It's one of the hobbies I wish I would have never quit as a kid. So I would say LEGO is up there with one of the greatest hobbies ever.
It is so great. And also, how expensive is LEGO?
So expensive.
So expensive. And also, how much is the LEGO company worth?
So much money.
No, they are worth. The LEGO Group is worth billions and billions of dollars. And some people might not know that, because as a private company, LEGO is not forced to disclose that information to the public because they have no investors to answer to. But they put out some of that information for us anyway, which is how we know they are worth in the tens of billions of dollars. Which means that by default they are worth billions and billions of dollars.
B with a B.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's us trying to add some more oomph. So tell us what you think about how we're going to try and introduce ourselves to each show when we're not crippled by technical difficulties. What a nightmare that was. An absolute nightmare. I'm really angry about that.
Are you set up in a new spot?
No, I'm in the same place I've always been. Just that sometimes my computer, it doesn't want to connect properly. Which is really
going to say maybe the internet.
No, it's not my internet, it's my computer itself. Okay.
So you got that spot for the city going?
Or hopefully, Stud, we will get a PvP smoker up in here soon. And when he gets here, I've got a couple things to address off the bat.
What's going down with the Macro's got the farm, right? Or Scotty's got the farm, Macro's got the dispensary.
Yes, that is right. And soon Cliff will have his pickup.
So you gotta talk to Macro about some distribution plans.
Well, what I've got to talk to him about is some things that I was going to message him, but I thought, you know what, why not tell it straight up on the live show? I'm wearing his t-shirt right now.
I saw that. I saw that just a few minutes ago. That's what's up.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're building we're building bag 5 of the Megapolis. And it's spooky season, everyone.
It is indeed spooky season.
I'm getting excited I'm starting to get excited for spooky season because I'm just waiting for Good Morning Brick World to announce their Halloween mock contest. Hopefully they'll do it this weekend.
Now,
and also daylight saving starts for us
over there
this week.
No,
which means that I can wake up an hour later on Saturday mornings. Yay!
Got you.
But that also means I have to play Minecraft for a later time when I'm streaming Minecraft over on Twitch. Everything is back and yeah. I like it when my American content becomes later in the morning, but I don't like it when it becomes later at night.
Yeah.
Because I consume a lot of American content.
Yeah. No, I know that's what you were telling me, that you watch a lot of stuff over here on this schedule because that's when most things are going on.
Well, it's also because I care about American sport.
Yeah.
And what some other people saying? Oh, we don't even have the banner on. Yeah, let's get that banner on. That's how ill-prepared I've been this whole time. Crimson says, so I'ma just be direct. I won't leave if it's a no, but I just want to know, can this up-and-coming streamer help out like a said D1 Yapper? I still don't know what that means. Stud says, in the late 70s, early 80s, we ate metal objects in our Halloween candy and didn't cry about it.
Yeah.
Crimson was saving that laser for you, and now he has one. As Stud says, I used to see LEGO sales analytics in my creative project brief, but that was a long time ago. It hasn't changed much. Just about 30% sales to adults now. Hello, LEGO Team Bean. So now, assuming that Hive is lurking while he's preparing for Pure Rant Fury, we have the birds and the bees.
Are you afraid of bees? They're only insects after all. I wouldn't care if hundreds were swarming around. I'd just blow smoke and make them buzz off. Buzz, 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 retorted Duck.
What's the buzz?
Hey, and by the way, there are over 70 stickers in this set.
That's quite a few, but that's a big build.
Yeah. These Monkey Kid Ninjago type builds have a lot of stickers. So if you don't like stickers, these are not the sets for you.
Definitely not. And I think what Crimson was saying is he wants to come in.
We only do that for certain streams.
Yeah, no, I know, I knew what you were gonna say.
And if I don't reach out to certain people about how do you want to come on as a special guest, then the people will have to request to come on as a guest. And that's by contacting the Real Whole Egg Instagram account.
Team B, yes, you did hear that correctly.
Yes, I am going back to work, Team B. It's the same. It's the same contract as my last contract. They only need me when they can pay me. And compared to other people, that job pays a lot. And I'm missing a cheese slope. I think it flew across the world somewhere.
You got an extra one.
Oh, there it is. It was under my instructions. I really don't like it when pieces just go under instructions. That's really annoying. Yeah. So hopefully I'll be working 9 to 5 like Dolly Parton again.
That's funny. You know that song. That's good.
Yeah. Well, it has to be an express written consent for a request at Crimson. How did you deal with the hurricane?
So we didn't really get too much rain. We didn't get too much, really much of any more rain, to be honest with you. It would come in like bands. But what would we get is we got wind that was crazy. Like we were getting like 80-mile-per-hour winds. And we've gone, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 years since we've had a storm like that come through. And so there were quite a few trees that went down. And other than that, it's just inconvenience because you don't have, power, you don't have anything like that. So it's just a real inconvenience. And like my house, when I don't have power, I don't have water because I have a well. And so well runs off that. So you got to get like a hotel room and stuff. It's just annoying. And so other than that, but man, it ain't nothing compared to like what these people in North Carolina and Tennessee are going through, man. That's mind-boggling.
Crimson, you've messaged the Real Whole Egg Instagram account before to request to come on. So if you want to come back on, you have to do the same thing. Everyone has to do the same thing.
Mayo's a by the rules kind of guy.
And express written consent is a reference to the NFL.
Weren't you going to do the Carrie Underwood intro too?
That was just for that one stream. People can go watch that reel on my Instagram.
Oh, okay.
We're applying stickers to the 2x3 pentagon tiles. A lot of people call those the Nexonite shields, but they've been used beyond Nexonites, so I like to call them the pentagon tiles.
Got you.
In fact, now they've been used in more non.
Yeah. Hey, I don't think we can hear you.
What?
There we go.
Yeah, they've been used in more non-Nexonite sets than Nexonite sets now.
Yeah, because they've been even used as roofing tiles in like the medieval set and stuff.
Yeah, because they've been used for roof shingles, and they were used in the brick bank modular. Like that's where I first got them, was the brick bank modular, because the brick bank modular came out, I believe, in the second to last year of LEGO Nexonites.
Got you.
So you know how I said this is your LEGO classroom? Well, that's some of the facts that I spit out.
So there's a lesson for you.
Yeah.
Now go home and do your homework.
Yeah, the more you know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
Speaking of knowing, I need to brush up on those on our intro.
Yeah, we can do a rehearsal one time. so that we can get into sync properly.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've been talking with some other people throughout the community, and we got into talking about this one thing. I want to convince you to start hosting your own show.
You know, I can't say that I haven't thought about that, but at the same time is, man, the time, especially right now.
Yeah. That's why I floated. And I floated the idea of calling it that 90s show, because you like 90s Lego.
It's pretty good. I thought about if I did one, maybe call it do it on Tuesdays and call it Taco Tuesdays.
Something like that. Who knows? Maybe we could do like a pre-recorded podcast or something.
Yeah.
Just more content to put out on your YouTube channel in between city updates.
Exactly. Yeah. I've thought about that, but at the same time, is I think like when will I do it? Because I'm constantly working. Like yesterday, I was working all day, all night. I worked till about midnight last night. And so I was out at this commercial property doing a bunch of work in the evening because I can get work done in the afternoons there, or even when it's dark because it's all lit up. So I'm just constantly working. I'm trying to come up with as much money as I can right now. So, but I have thought about it. So
yeah,
I'm kind of
because eventually when we both have time, we can figure something out. Because like Mark and I were going to do a podcast, but we just don't have the time.
Yeah, no, and I completely understand, especially like Mark being in construction and stuff, man. That's one of those jobs, like, it's just, you're always at it. You're always at it. 40-hour work weeks are like a vacation week.
Yeah, because in my country it's a 37.5-hour week. It's for full time.
Oh, okay. So they give you an extra 2.5 hours off.
And I think that's because it's mandated. You get a half an hour lunch break every day.
Yeah. And you're supposed to get that here. So most jobs that are 8 hours a day are really 9 hours a day, because you get a half-hour lunch break and 2 15-minute breaks. So you're usually at your job 9 hours a day. You have enough cash.
Something about mock inappropriate.
Oh, he's talking about my car because I can't carry mocks in it. Lego's a good hobby, but cars will always be my first go-to, my first real love there, TMB.
Yeah, I remember the first car I rode in was a Ford Falcon station wagon.
Yeah, that's an older one, a real old one. Unless they still make those over there.
Wait, why? Something's not right. Oh yeah, that's supposed to go sideways. Yeah. Well, they stopped making the Ford Falcon with the Mustang started getting more popular over here.
Gotcha, yeah.
Because Ford decided to retire some cars and introduce the Mustang for their ties to auto racing.
Yeah, no, I know that Australia has a lot more different cars than we do over here in the U.S.
Well, that's because we have a lot of the thing is the American car manufacturers that are here have Asian specific car models. There's more Asian specific car models than there are American specific car models. Because for example, and this isn't an American company, but there's a lot more Honda Accords over there than there is here.
Yeah. Well,
and instead of the Ford Raptor, we have the Ford Ranger.
Yeah, and you guys also have things that are called like UTEs, or they call them Utes, right?
Yeah, because Ute is an abbreviation for utility vehicle, which is essentially the same thing as a pickup. It's just lingo.
Yeah, and so, but it's like a car pickup. It's almost like El Camino's over here, and
yeah. Well, I think a Ute. I think the difference between a pickup truck and a Ute is that a Ute is on a car base.
Yep.
While a pickup is on a light commercial base.
Yeah. So Utes are usually like unibody. They're built like a car, like a 2-door or 4-door car. And then pickup trucks are a frame with like a cab and then a bed on them.
Yeah. And so any Australian type of pickup is called a dual cab Ute, because most Utes only have 2 doors. A dual cab Ute has 4 doors, like an American pickup. So my dad drives a Toyota Hilux, which is an American pickup but an Australian dual cab Ute.
Yeah.
Which is why I like the combination term pickup Ute. Because it really frustrates me when people call a 4-wheel drive a truck. That really frustrates me.
Well, and then I was gonna say the Hilux is like the same size as like a Toyota Tacoma. They're like, that's what you guys have over there, and then I think the Tacoma is what we have over here. And then
because I think the Hilux is to Australia what the Tacoma is to US. Kind of like how our Toyota jingle is "Oh, what a feeling, Toyota." Your jingle is Toyota. Let's go places.
Yeah. Yep. Indeed, it's cool. It's cool how it differs from country to country.
Yeah, and so this has been the Toyota halftime show on NBC.
That is it.
Yeah, presented by Maria Taylor, Jason Garrett, and Devin McCourty. With your game day hosts Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth, with your sideline reporter Melissa Stark, and these next gen stats are presented by the Walmart Skycam.
You got it down.
Yeah, the Walmart Skycam, which used to be presented by Amazon Web Service.
That's funny.
You know, back in my day, Al Michaels was the Sunday Night Football commentator, and that's when he didn't completely give up, because it's totally not like he only took the Amazon Prime job just for the money.
No, he wouldn't do that.
There's a reason why NBC didn't want the greatest American commentator anymore, because he's not in his prime anymore. Compare what Al Michaels is right now to what Mike Tirico is. Mike Tirico has way more spring in his step. Yeah, well, we're still waiting for Mark. I have no idea where he's at, and that's why I put out That's why I put out specific language in my Instagram story about it.
Possibility.
As Stud says, they were crappy use for Shield and Nexo anyway. Exactly, but they were really popular, and they're still kind of popular pieces because of their ties to Nexo Knights. I just refuse to call them a Nexo Knight shield. It looks like a pentagon, in my opinion. Yeah. So also something about Halloween is I don't get really excited about Lego Halloween, but I do get excited about Thomas the Tank Engine Halloween.
So they don't do trick-or-treating or anything like that over there?
Really, the only neighborhoods that do trick-or-treating are those with Americans who immigrated. Because when Americans immigrated to my old neighborhood, that's when we started doing trick-or-treating.
Got you.
Something's not quite right with this. Oh, this has to swing. These hinges have to swing up so that we can insert this. But why isn't this closing and then pull it down? There we go. That's better now. Yeah. So so some of my favorite episodes of TTTE are Halloween type episodes.
Yeah.
And my second favorite episode of all time is a Halloween type episode. They even had a DVD. they even had a DVD with nothing but Halloween episodes.
Yeah, Halloween's the fun, like the kind of fun holiday that's right before the real holidays.
Yeah, and so I get the way I celebrate my Halloween is watching some of my favorite Halloween TTTE episodes, and I also get excited for Halloween by building stuff like the pumpkin patch, which I built last year. Some people might remember the only reason I bought the money tree after I watched a J-Stiffer review is because I realized it had so many pumpkins in it that I could make a pumpkin patch out of. The main reason I like the Hagrid's Hut Harry Potter sets is because of the pumpkin patch.
So I take it you like the pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
I saw those pumpkin heads, just the pumpkin head little thing, and they were like $4. Just like the minifigure pumpkin head. They had them at the Lego shop, but they wanted $4 a piece for them. I was like, man, that's kind of pricey for a single little Lego pumpkin.
Yeah, that's because they're not producing a lot of sets.
Yeah.
And now they've come out with the red pumpkins in the last couple of years.
That's what I need to get a hold of.
Oh, long time no see, Lumberjack. Hey, buddy. Says, I'm old, don't care about holidays anymore after losing both parents and a younger brother, along with the kids are in their 20s. The magic of them is gone. Yeah, on a personal level, I feel like the only thing keeping the magic of Halloween with me is seeing other people enjoy it and getting hyped about the things that I just talked about. Because I've never been that into Halloween, but I talk with a lot of people who care way more about Halloween than what I do.
Hate to hear that, bud, to be honest with you, because that's really supposed to be a good time of year for a lot of people, so sorry to hear that, bud.
Yeah, so this VIP pack has some of the red pumpkins in it. And I won this throughout the 72-hour stream. Hello, Mikey J.
Mikey J!
Yeah. Yeah. So we're about less than 50 pieces to go for bag 5 of the Monkey Kid Megapolis.
Bag 5. How many bags that come with?
I think there's slightly over 20. I can't remember. Well, I haven't seen anyone talking about. Well, I don't talk to a lot of people that know the exact number bags of sets, but I thought there was 20 something bags in the Marvel Modular Sanctum Sanctorum. Turns out there was only 18. Eclipse building that right now on his streams, and that's where I started building the first 4 bags of this set.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and everyone's talking about that light up pumpkin. I have no interest in that set.
Yeah, what's it? Just we build it and it comes with like a light brick or something?
I think that's what it is, and I'm not interested in those gimmicky type sets.
Yeah.
It's just not up my alley. And so, but what sets are up my alley are the old studio sets that were on the set of a haunted horror movie. Those are probably my favorite Halloween sets, and we'll talk about those sets later on in spooky season.
Yeah,
I want to revisit those studio sets. And then next week, I want to try this. One of my scheduled streams this week is what is it? Is the Series 14 CMFs, which was a lot of people call the Halloween CMFs, which is I haven't done a CMF ranking, but that's probably my favorite series.
I was getting ready to say I got a lot of them right here. I'm working on the Scooby-Doo Mansion, and I got a lot of them on this. I got the Mad Scientist. I got that one had the Mummy. I wanted to get the Frankenstein, but I haven't got that yet. But I know it also came with one of the werewolves also, and I got a few of them here. I think it also came with the Vampire Queen too, right?
Yes, that was one of the things.
Yeah.
On my build table, pieces keep on rolling away.
You gotta level it out.
And I need to keep that more organized, also because I have leftover pieces from the Temple of the Golden Idol.
Yeah, like just your regular basic leftover extras.
Yeah. Stud Cities likes those figs. Mikey has most of the actual monsters. He's missing the Mad Scientist.
Oh yeah, the Mad Scientist. He's one of my favorite out of that series. Actually,
the Mad Scientist reminds me of Professor Frink from The Simpsons CMFs.
He almost reminds me of the scientist from Futurama.
Yeah, Professor Farnsworth.
Yep.
It's not connecting properly. There we go. Yeah, and so and around that time, at the time of the Monster Fighters theme, there was a graveyard accessory pack that had some of the Halloween CMFs that were in previous series, because you had the witch, I think the zombie, a businessman, and there was another figure in that set. I can't remember, but it had a really cool graveyard build and and it was one of the first sets to include the dark green foliage.
Yeah, and didn't they have the zombie cheerleader too?
Yes, I've got the zombie. Yeah, the zombie cheerleader is my favorite of the series 14.
Yeah. And then they had the werewolf. They had a mummy in there. And I'm trying to think of what else. I just looked at them today.
Hey, Scott!
PPP, Scotty!
Well, we've got one of the PPP smokers.
PPP.
The weed.
PPP.
You know what, Stud? I used that carnival plant in my Halloween mock from 2 years ago. Because I wanted to make a scene of a creepy guy coming out of the forest. Actually, no, I used that plant guy in last year's Halloween mock. I used the zombie cheerleader from my Halloween mock 2 years ago. And I wish I had the red cheerleader, the blue cheerleader, and the green cheerleader, but those are expensive. So I've only got the zombie cheerleader and the cotton candy cheerleader. Oh, okay. This man needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway. He is your resident LEGO fan who works at a carpentry job, who pulls out a lot of references out of nowhere, makes some really good anti-snowflake stories on Instagram, is one of the people who always wants to buy up the horse farting. He's the guy who I'm sporting merch right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Macro Briggs.
Appreciate it, Mayo. Appreciate it, Richard. Man, that was one epic intro if I've ever had one. Man, I feel so clean now, Mayo. I feel so clean. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yes, sir, Mayo. Man, I've missed you guys. I've been missing a lot. I've been absent. I've been dirty. Yes. Dirty.
Well, because I know that you had a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, which is why you couldn't make it to Chicago.
Yes, sir. Here, let's change this camera view. Yeah. That is the unexplained announcement. That announcement has come for sure.
But anyway, I've got I wrote up two messages that I wanted to say. Yeah, it was really good seeing you in the chat last weekend. And 2 weekends ago, and you wanted to do a hangout with a chopper, and I can't remember if I said it then, but I'd like to get in on that action. And also the reason why I put out certain words on my Instagram stories is because I know that some people's schedules are a little bit more unpredictable than others, and I don't want to cut checks that my asshole can't cash.
Exactly, yes, sir. And that's why I'm just here showing up and hanging out. I don't want my mouth writing checks that my ass can't cash, you know.
And particularly when you have to pay 42% tax on those.
Oh yes, sir. That's a killer.
Anyway, I see that you got a Calgary Flames cap.
We got the Calgary Flames hat. We got Peely Bones here coming up. Super excited for this set.
And that was something I was talking about. The Peely Bone as a set that has the internal skeleton is kind of technically a Halloween set.
It is, yes, sir. I'm actually looking forward to people who are going to turn this into like the Terminator set.
Yeah, because I know because of the Lego Fortnite thing, people that are interested in it, you're either a battle bus guy or a peely bone guy. I'm a battle bus guy, and you're a peely bone guy.
No way, Mayo. You're a battle bus guy?
Yeah,
I
because
would have never have figured it.
Yeah, because when I see the battle bus on clearance or if there's a GWP that comes out, that's when I'll probably get it. Because mainly because of the YouTube rewind where Will Smith is on the battle bus is why I have an affection for the battle bus, and also because I watch a lot of Fortnite streamers on Twitch.
Guilty as charged.
So I've been exposed to the battle bus a lot, and also I think it'd be really funny to make a purest custom Will Smith figure to put inside of the battle bus.
That's half the fun. I'm just looking for a broken down Will Smith. Next side, Jada, just broken in shambles. A shell of a man, just like we got a shell of a banana, right?
Like his career after the slap.
We're going for Mayo.
Yeah, like his career after the slap at the Oscars.
100%.
Mark just dropped out. He must have clicked the wrong button.
So I'm done. I'm out of here.
Well, when I see him back in studio, I'm gonna let you two get reacquainted because it's been forever.
It needs a technical difficulty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think you clicked the wrong button. Anyway, since you're wearing the Calgary Flames hat, I'm gonna let you and RC get reacquainted out. I'm gonna go get something really quickly.
100% I clicked the wrong button. I checked myself out is what I did, RC.
Technical difficulties. No, it's okay. I do stuff like that all the time.
I was looking to check myself into the RC Epic Media Hotel room here.
Yeah.
And what I did, I checked myself out, apparently. I was looking for the epic stay, you know. I want to play with all the Legos. I want to fondle all the Legos. And RC has the most epic setup. And what I did was I clicked the wrong button. I checked myself out, man. Good Lord.
I gotta say, it costs extra to fondle these Legos.
110%. It costs extra to have that TV up in the corner there.
Yeah, that's actually where all the sound comes from. So it plays like, so I can go up there and I can see the chat, and so whenever I'm around the rest of the room building on stuff, I can at least still see what's going on up there.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's definitely what I missed out on.
What's that?
Sorry, my bad.
No, you're good. I was gonna say, what are you working on? What are you building tonight?
I am building. What am I building? Dude, well, first of all, I'm working on myself, apparently.
Yeah. It's always a good start.
It's always a good start.
We all need a little work.
Well, I'm major work. Like, this is a full detour we got going on over here. Like, I take you down a different city route. Like, you gotta take 6 blocks to the left to get around my shit.
Yeah.
But what am I working on besides myself? Well, I am working on. Mayo, I love you, man. Thanks for having me on. It's been such a long time, bro. I missed you, guy. I missed you. Boom. I'm doing that guy. An Avengers Tower.
Oh, very nice.
It's going in deep. It's going in deep beside what's the other one that's going beside? Daily Bugle. That's what it's going beside. It's going beside the Daily Bulge.
Man,
yes, the Daily Bulge. You know what? I've got a story. I've got a story about the Daily Bulge. So when Bearded Bricks started making his Battle of the Bulge, I made the joke that he should include the Daily Bugle in it. But then I realized that he's making remnants of the actual Battle of the Bulge from World War II or whatever it was.
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, I shouldn't have made that comment.
No, he's a talented builder. That guy himself, that's for sure.
Yeah, and so the next update he did, it was like, wow, this is going to be an epic project. And then he uploaded another his third update about a month ago, and man, that church came out real good.
Yeah, it did. Can I be a dirty little liar here? I'm gonna take a minute and say I love people that just go off the rails and do epic mocks. And Richard Bearded Bricks is one of them. He goes. That's one thing that I aspire is a person who can build, whether it's a Lego city, Avengers Tower, whatever it is. You can build your set, your mock, whatever, but you rip it apart and you just build mocks on top of mocks. I love it, Mayo. Love it. Love the shirt. Yeah. I, for one, cannot take apart my mocks. Like my whole city, it's built, it's done, it's there. I struggle to disassemble my mocks. I don't know if it's a creativity block or what it is, but that's my jam. Is I have a hard time. Not a set I can take apart no problem, but to take apart your own creation is a struggle.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is with me, I have such little parts inventory. I end up robbing pieces off of mocks that I'm like, yeah, I'm not all that happy with, or yeah, I can easily replace that in the future just to build a new box. That's what I had to do with my church.
I get that. So let's tap in from blocks to mocks. What's Richard got to say about that epic city? Like once you build a mock, Richard, in your city, and it's honestly part of your city now. You can't take that back. Let's get real. How do you go about adding and transitioning?
More than anything, what I've done is I'll build onto it more. That's what I end up doing. Like the crane got bigger. See, like I gotta hide this light. It kind of looks a little better when I do that. But the crane kept getting bigger. The bugle kept getting bigger. Everything kept getting bigger. So I just kept adding on to it. So I didn't really tear anything apart. But I will say I've got an Aqua Zone mock right now, and I'm getting ready to completely tear that thing apart because I want the parts so I can finish the mountain. And so the sacrifice of parts, I can justify it. But otherwise, I really don't want to. But at the same time, I want those parts, and I don't really want to spend any more money on Lego right now because I've currently spent a lot of money recently. So no more Lego for a while.
Yeah. See, that's where you kind of have to have your. That's where you have to have your priorities of what mocks you actually care about, and like the way you built the Aqua Zone. Your Aqua Zone HQ was in kind of a modular setup anyway, so it'd be easy to go back and replenish those pieces when you want to put it back together.
Exactly.
And also you took pictures of it for your Instagram, and we got to enjoy the journey of it coming together for those Aqua Zone streams that we did.
Yeah, and then the real cool thing about it is it's Lego, so we can always go back together. I can always build another Aqua Zone, like the underwater discovery lab. I can build that again, and I build it differently because don't get me wrong, I definitely like how it came out, but now there's a little bit that I've I'm just taking it apart and I don't know what I'm going to do with the parts. I need the parts so that way I can complete an even much larger mock. So it is what it is.
That's awesome.
That's how I feel. I'm gonna go over the chat really quickly. Lego TV doesn't want to get started on taxes. Mikey plays as Wolverine on I always want to say Minecraft.
Sorry, Mayo, I gotta interrupt. That Pringles can looks like one epic part of that Lego build on that city camp. Like, that's just it's just fallen into. It's just in its category right there.
Well, what it's holding is some dark red 1x2 plates.
I hope you washed out that sour cream and onion container before you filled her up there.
Well, I always wash them out because of the dirt that gets in.
Exactly. I always wash off my sour cream and onion because of the dirt. Exactly.
Yeah. And so Mikey's also saying that's what. No, sorry. Let me go up again.
This is fun.
So Stud says one of his nephews wanted me to play Fortnite. I introduced him to Nintendo 64 on the GoldenEye. You're welcome, kid. The one thing you can't see in RC's room are the little kids trapped in the cages under the city. Mikey wants to hear about RC's Viper. Stud says, Florida, am I right? That city is epic. He used to tear apart his mocks, but he regrets it now. And yes, that's why we do buy more parts, Mikey. And we like to think that RC City could withstand a hurricane. Stud has older mocks he regrets breaking down, but they were only small dioramas. So Mikey really wants to hear about your Viper.
Yeah, no, I was talking all Lego with you guys when he said that, but it's a cool car, man. I don't know if you've ever gotten to see one or be inside one, but they're definitely a cool car. It's they're all manual, so it's like a driver's car. There's no ABS, no traction control like you are. Wait.
Back her up. Viper, like Dodge Viper?
Yeah. Yeah, so last week I got to my house, but the week before that I had a Corvette that I sold, and I had a street bike that I sold, and I built my credit score up, and then I had a bunch of money saved up, so I put a bunch of money down, and I was able to get one.
Nice. So, fun times.
Yep.
So, I understand your schedule, Stud. You let me know about that when I was gaming on London Calling. RC has a real life speed champion. That's right, Mike. They need to make a speed champion of stuff like the Viper.
Yeah, they did. Wait.
Spaceballs mods.
Wait. So RC, you sold the Corvette and the bike?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
But the thing about it is I have 3 motorcycles, and then I had the Corvette. So I just got rid of one of the motorcycles, and I got rid of Corvette, and then I was able to get this. So, but then I got that monthly payment now, which I'm not looking forward to. Everything was paid off. All motorcycles were paid off cash. The car was cash. Everything was paid off. I had low bills. I had really good credit score, and then now we got this car, so now I owe a bunch of money, but it's all right. It's just how things go. You pay money till they're paid off, right?
You got to pay to play, man. That's the story of my life. I hear you.
Yeah, that's it.
And you got to rob Peter to pay Paul.
Exactly what Mayo said. Well, yeah, got to pay to play.
Yeah. And so because Mark is wearing his Calgary Flames cap, I'm wearing my Pittsburgh Penguins cap. NHL
Mayo Hosko
NHL represent. Yeah, you got the Macro Bricks sweater. I've got the Macro Bricks t-shirt. So the reason why I'm wearing a Lego t-shirt is because I did a poll and what type of t-shirts people want me to wear, and Lego t-shirts definitely won that poll. So I'm definitely going to try wear as many Lego t-shirts on these streams where possible, because even though you can't see my face, even though you can't see my face, in a lot of shops you can see my t-shirt. But people who have watched my videos before know what my face looks like.
Thank you, by the way, Stud. I appreciate it. Yeah, they were cool cars. Mine's the convertible version, so it's one of the cheaper ones. Like when you start getting into the certain ones, like the GTS and the ACR and stuff like that, you start getting into like the $150,000 to $200,000. So it's depending on which cars they are, but they start getting real expensive then.
So what made you go as a car guy? I gotta ask. I hate to be that guy, sorry, Mayo. What made you go from a car guy from the Vet to the Viper?
Well, the Corvette was a C5, and so it was an older one. It was a 98. So it was a cool car, don't get me wrong. It was a 6-speed manual, and it was a fun car. I liked it a lot, but the Viper's just a V10 instead of a V8. It has a completely different sound. It's a much wider car. It's like a overall cooler car. Not as many of them as round. Down here in Florida, there's a Corvette on every corner. They're like a Mustang. And then the Viper, you see them like almost never. In fact, I had to order mine. I got a pretty good deal on it, but I had mine shipped in from Arizona, and so I had to pay for shipping and have it shipped here also.
Sweet.
Yep. It's a cool car. It's definitely a cool car.
So Lego is big, but the cars rule all. Is what we're saying.
Without a doubt. I'll put, no offense to you guys and your Lego hobby, but I'll put this thing on pause immediately for some car money.
Yes, sir. I mean, once you get that engine going, I mean, I'm the same. Like downtown with that engine roaring, it's
yeah.
I got too many hobbies to say the least, but it is fun.
Yeah, so that's like, don't get me wrong, like Lego absolutely fuels my creative side. Like I get to be super creative, productive, build, make like my let my imagination go wild, get all sorts of things here, all sorts of different themes, colors, all sorts of stuff like that. It's super fun. But compared to driving those kind of cars or going on a motorcycle ride or doing it, it's not even coming close. And I hate to say that to a lot of Lego fans out there, but it's just a whole different game. It's like a feeling of freedom, and so like Lego doesn't give you that. Lego's fun, but it's not that kind of fun.
Yes, sir, Richard. Man, I'm glad you said it. There is a level between. Okay, we're car guys. I get it. Between us, but there is a level of freedom. But that exactly what you explained. You'll never get that level of freedom or enjoyment through Lego until that gas pedal is on the floor, right?
It's crazy, bro.
Like it's a different game. Like I can be scared to build the Lego set. I can be scared to push that bike to 190. Like there's another different level.
Yeah, so when you're building Lego, I've cussed at Lego. I've had fun with Lego, but I've never got done building Lego and had a smile on my face that you couldn't knock off with a baseball bat. And that happens so many times on the motorcycles and on the cars. Like you get out of them or you get off the motorcycle and you're like, I absolutely love this thing. This is the coolest thing ever.
And you still couldn't knock the smile off my face with a baseball bat. Like even on a great sunny day, just ripping down the road, doing everything that I did wrong, collecting all my traffic tickets, still couldn't knock my smile off my face.
I'm not as much of a car guy as you two, but I am still technically a car guy.
Yeah, that right there is car guys like dream car right there.
Yeah. Well, this is my dream car. It's the Ferrari F40.
I'll tell you why that guy is. That's a nice car too, Mayo. But I'll tell you why that Viper is the dream car. Because little people know you have to be a real, true enthusiast of the motor vehicles to really understand what I'm about to say. And what I'm about to say is when you have no existence of traction control, when there is no mediator of between you and the engine, so to say, right? Like when it's straight just person and vehicle. When you have just straight person, and in Richard's case, V10, V12, like when you got straight person to vehicle, that's where you really, man, that's where like manhood really comes into play. I'm not gonna lie, like I hate to say it, but that's where it really just gets you going. Like you have to be behind of a vehicle that you're scared to push the gas pedal down all the way to the floor to get the full experience. And if you're not scared to push the gas pedal all the way to the floor, then you really don't have the full experience of what that vehicle can do to you. And that is half the fun that Richard and I get, not just from Lego, but from life and from vehicles, is that, man, that motor does not contest. That motor does not give. If you screw up, you're hitting her into a curve, bro. Like you're spinning. There is so much fun that cars and motors have outside of Lego. That is just.
Yeah. No, you're exactly right. And then at a certain point, like in certain cars, for example, like you get into a minivan or a Lexus or something like that, you just hop in, turn a key, and press go. You know what I'm saying? And then that's it. But when you actually have to drive the car, where like you have to shift the gears, you have to actually, brake and downshift and turn correctly and not gas out of the corners too hard, and know that like this thing can get out of hand at certain RPMs, and you got to know shift points and all that stuff like that. It really, and especially like in the rain, you got to realize that, okay, I can't hit the brakes as hard. I can't hit the gas as hard, and you really got to drive the car and pay attention to it. It becomes more of like, an experience compared to just like a get me to destination point A to point B. It's more like, this is it. This is an experience. This is something I am the driver.
110% experience. That's the best way to put it.
Yep. I can't.
Mikey doesn't like traction control. And Lego Team B's, the money in their wallets moves too fast.
Yeah, mine does. I will also say traction control is for suckers,
Well, it's okay for soccer moms who want to paint a brake. It's good stuff. But like when I buy a sports car and I want to be the driver, then I don't want that.
No, if I buy a vehicle, I'm buying the oldest model, zero traction control. I want, straight slip different. Like I want me as the driver in the experience. So I don't know how to explain it. Like if it hits a pole, dude, that's on me. That ain't the car. That's not the traction control's fault. That's my fault.
Yeah, driver error.
Exactly. That's how I look at it. But you got these new age vehicles, a Tesla. I've never driven one, so I don't really know. But I feel like they take like the idiot proof out of the vehicle. Like, where's the fun in driving the Tesla if you can't slam it into a telephone pole? Come on.
Well, I mean, at least
Yep,
I saw that.
Hey, Porter 66, together we can roll cars on.
And Lego Team B is hilarious. Team B said, for me and Macro to get a room because we were talking about car stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
He hit that button again.
What's up, Will?
And he's back.
Click the wrong damn button again. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And Stud Sidious said he crashed a BMW one time. No bueno. Yeah. I've demolished it. Macro did it again.
And he's done it again.
TV's a trip.
I think his fingers are waving over his keyboard.
Just keep your hands up. Just keep your hands up, Macro. That's too funny.
Wrong button. There's a wrong button there.
I need a Lego sticker. That is sticker 30.
You and me both, Mayo. I need a Lego sticker. Lego sticker would make my life right now. Good lord.
Machine.
So that's like a Monkey Kid modular, right?
Yes, it is. This is in the same line as the City of Lanterns. It's where it's a large kind of metropolis type building on a lot of on a Technic foundation. I'm doing good right now, Will, because we brought Mark out of the darkness. I'm chugging along with this Monkey Kid set. I finally got my hands on the Sonic set I've been wanting, and in terms of my week, I'm going back to work, and also it's not often I have to report that I bought any sets. So to answer the three questions, I can finally say yes to that. And also, I forgot to say that this week has been better than some of my previous weeks. So it is on the improvement. And while you were away, Mark, I finished building the Ninjago City Gardens.
I seen that. I seen the video on why you don't like the city gardens.
Because there's a lot of dark color elements, and the instructions didn't have as much good of a build experience, because objectively it's the most beautiful set I own, but just strictly talking about the build experience, I think something's felt that I'm going to like the Natural History Museum more. That's my speculation. And also,
hey, I love the honesty.
Yeah, and also because I'm not the biggest Ninjago fan in the world. And actually, when I was putting Ninjago City next to the detective's office modular, I had to remove some of the side railing to get it to line up properly, and remove some of the overhang, and now it fits nice.
Oh shoot, there's that.
And I'm gonna take the island that has that gazebo on it. I'm gonna dismantle the island, but I'm gonna take the gazebo and put it into my Asian town.
The reason that cat keeps bringing you things, Porter, is because you keep feeding him. He's thankful, so he keeps bringing you all sorts of stuff that he kills. Like, here you go, man. Thanks for the food. Here's a dead bird.
And also, Hoarder, have you gotten your hands on the sail barge yet, or are you still holding out?
Ooh, that's a tough question. Hey, Richard, you a cat person or you dogs?
I've had both. I have 3 dogs right now, but I've had all sorts of cats as I was growing up.
I'm neither.
Good lord, 3 dogs. It's like having 3 kids right there. Shit.
Dude, luckily for me, my vet, she has 2 homes, and then she has her office, and I maintain them, and then she just maintains the dogs. So it's like, that's the only way I can really afford them, to be honest with you.
Nice. Okay. Right on. Good to know. I like the background information. 3 dogs, 3 kids, 2 cats, 2 kids.
Yeah, no kids, bro. That's like the most expensive puppy you could ever get in your life.
Well, that's like a 2-year-old kid that doesn't grow up. That's exactly why I don't have kids. Dude, I can't even take care of myself, let alone a full-on child. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, bro. I'm good at life, taking care of myself, but man, I don't know how well I would do, because like I feel like I'm at my max stress point with everything right now. And then I think you add a kid on there, the financial like stress that would add. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't know about that, man.
Exactly. That's like one more drug mule that I got to worry about getting busted at the border.
You know how much cocaine I have to smuggle for that?
Too much.
Yeah, way too much. No, they
Hoarder ain't getting the sail barge.
Oh, I see that.
I do like that sail barge, minifigure wise, but like you definitely that's a shelf piece. You definitely need somewhere to put that bad boy, and if you don't have somewhere to put it, then you're out of line. Maybe over there. Maybe over there would be all right.
Lego Team B is definitely not a car person. That's funny though. No, you see, I have ratchet straps. I just put the car seat on the trunk. I ratchet strap it down. It just don't pop out fifth gear. It should be okay. Should be okay.
Dude, the only thing I got ratchet straps for is the deer carcass in the bed of the truck. Other than that, there ain't no ratchet straps going on down here.
No, that's funny.
If it's broke, it's broke.
Yeah. For buck hunting like the Milwaukee Bucks.
Old Milwaukee for sure.
Yeah. And and Hoarder is a minifigure collector.
That's
Try this again here.
Old Milwaukee is the juice of champions. That's like Gatorade for NBA players and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It sure is. You know, why doubt yourself when you can just put that extra mile in?
That's right.
Old Milwaukee mile.
And I don't think the Florida Gators are drinking enough Gatorade because they suck right now. Most of Florida football sucks.
Who bought Gatorade? Because it must not be made out of the same stuff anymore.
Gatorade tastes funny to me, to be honest.
I've never been a fan, ever.
Yeah, it's a funny taste.
It's
extra.
I ate way too many of them at work, and I just threw them all up because it's like you can only have so many, especially out in the heat.
Yeah, I only drink Gatorade and Powerade when I'm sick.
Oh yeah, when I'm extra hungover and I need those electrolytes on a fast serve, that's when I hit the Gatorade.
Yeah, like when I'm
100%.
when I'm dehydrated and my body doesn't feel like eating anything because I'm sick, that's when I take the electrolytes from those sports drinks. And Rick Hive just got excited that Mark's back because I guess who's back. Mark is back.
Stirring up shit again.
And so, also, I wanted to say that, I was going to talk about the zombie cheerleader.
Yes,
I remember when Just Too Good did. I can't say his anymore because Justin is now Sarah. When they did their review, it was an unboxing video of some of the Series 14 CMFs. They said a memeable moment when opening the blind bag that had the zombie cheerleader in it, saying, "I felt up this chick," and that was memed on their Reddit page, and I remember all of that. And ever since then, that was the video that made me want to buy Series 14 on eBay, and so I did that. And when I learned about and then I watched Jane Brick's review of the Lego Ninjago movie CMFs, and I saw that there was an N-pop girl in there, and that's why I bought that on eBay.
Hey, I'll be right back.
I used to buy complete collections of CMFs on eBay, and that's how I got some of the. Well, yeah, that's how I originally bought all of my CMFs back in the day. Was buying from complete collections on eBay. Now you don't have to do that because of the data matrix codes on the boxes.
So, do you still buy full series CMFs from like the last series, or do you just go like what made you go full in and versus full stop versus online?
What made me go full in on CMFs, which was from series, I was full in on CMFs from series 14 to series, I think, 23, because I have all of series 14, 15, and 16, 19, 20, 21, 22. I don't have all the ones from 23 because I just didn't care for that series as much. I bought a whole case of series 24 because that might be my second favorite CMF series of all time. Is the 24. Didn't care about series 25. Really, the only one was the Goat Herder. And I only cared about 3 from series 26, which are these guys. Which are these guys: Entron, Blacktron, and Ice Planet. I only care about those guys. And now with the data matrix codes on the boxes, now I can buy the figures that I actually like. Because I'm not a completionist anymore, and I was buying that at the time when Series 17 and Series 18 was out, and I never cared to go complete Series 17 or 18 because I just didn't like those as much. So if there's a series of CMFs that I like, I'll buy the whole set on eBay. But if it's not, then it doesn't really bother me because I'm not that guy who needs to have every CMF ever except for Mr. Gold. I'm not that person. I've always had mixed feelings about the CMFs. I think the prime for CMFs was from series 12 to series 21. I think that was those were the prime years of the CMFs.
So I just got to change the camera view so you guys can all see the struggle that I am going through.
Yeah, because you've got those cool Star Wars sets up there.
That is not the struggle I'm dealing with right now. But I would willingly knock all those off the shelf. One fell hand swoop. All right, here we go.
And so some people might just be able to barely see a tinge of dark turquoise at the top of the city cam. That is the top tower of the Ninjago City Gardens. And I made a video about it 2 days ago if anyone wants to go back and hear my thoughts about it.
Okay, so this fucking guy is supposed to fit in. If built correctly, here live on camera, if we build this correctly, it should just drop, click, plug, and play. But the fact that it doesn't means, guess what? Somebody fucked something up.
And you're building the Avengers Tower.
I'm attempting to build the Avengers Tower, yes sir. But within that, a stronghold of a realm of possibilities, and that possibilities, I'm just going to completely fuck this whole set up. Because that's where I'm at right now. I'm struggling, Mayo. I'm struggling.
The struggle is real. And Stud, I'm not the biggest fan of sports drinks like Gatorade, and that's why I'm not the biggest fan of Baja Blast, because in my opinion, Baja Blast tastes like a crossover between Mountain Dew and the blue Gatorade flavor. Like if someone handed me a can of Baja Blast, I wouldn't not drink it. If I ordered a combo meal at Taco Bell, I would want a Baja Blast. But if there's a choice between Baja Blast and regular Mountain Dew, I go with the regular.
Oh wow, regular over Baja. Okay, good to know.
Yeah,
good to know.
Just because I think a lot of people like that Gatorade aspect to Baja Blast. I don't. Because there was someone that did a reaction to Baja Blast, and I'm gonna paraphrase them. It was pretty okay. I know that Baja cult has a cult following, and I'm not a part of that.
So other than Baja Blast, what's the go-to? What's the go-to fruit flavor? The viewers are dying to know.
Yeah.
What's your go-to?
Well, my go-to is regular Mountain Dew, and my second is the Hungry Jacks Burger King room temperature, a temperature of Fanta. But it's
room temperature, my friends. It doesn't have to be special. It doesn't have to be extra cold. You don't have to put it on ice. You know, if you just want to be okay, room temperature. That's all you. That's the demands we're here to meet.
I think Fanta tastes better out of a soda fountain than out of a can or a bottle.
Orange does, that's for sure.
Now, what flavor Fanta?
Orange.
Regular Fanta. However, I think raspberry Fanta tastes good in any temperature.
Do you guys have Sunkist?
Yes.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
Sunkist, your skin's so hot it'll melt your popsicle.
Sunkist has the best orange drink up here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
See, Sunkist, I think they changed their formula. I now think Sunkist out of a can in my country is now better than Fanta. It didn't used to be that way, but Fanta out of a soda fountain, that's the way I prefer to drink it. There's an Aldi brand of Orange Crush that, of all the store-bought orange beverages, which includes Sunkist and Fanta, I think that's my new favorite, but still not as good as a soda fountain version of Fanta.
Oh yeah, that's what they sell in the Philippines there.
And it's only $1.15 in my country, which is by far the cheapest on the market.
Do they sell sodas in 12-ounce cans at the stores still for you guys?
No, not cans up here. We don't sell anything cans.
Yeah.
Not even beer. Good Lord.
What's it come in, a bottle?
Beer. We don't got the can or the aluminum cans that you guys got. It comes in cans at 12 or 16.
Okay.
Yeah, I still see convenience stores selling individual cans and bottles, and they're always overpriced. Like, just go buy a multi-pack from the supermarket.
It's coming up here. Like now, legislation, whatever you want to call it, has just allowed alcohol to be sold in convenience stores. Like, Canada is strict, man. Like, we don't got gun laws, we don't got alcohol laws. Like, if you want to do something improper, you best take to social media, because we ain't having any part of it up over here. You know, like, That's what Canada is about. No guns, no alcohol. If you want to shoot a bear in the face, you probably need a tag for that too. You know, like, good Lord.
Yeah.
If someone's breaking into your house, guess what? You best call the police. Apparently, you know, like that's the rules of the norm up here.
And that's all because of dear leader Trudeau.
That's right. But alcohol is now like you guys, because down in the States, you walk into any 7-Eleven, they're selling beer. That's what we're doing up here now. Now we are selling beer in every convenience store. Every store that had 8-grain bread, you know, quinoa bread, now we're selling you beer. That's what we do. I was hopeful. I was hopeful that we're going to keep it Canadian. I was hopeful that we weren't going to sell alcohol in 7-Eleven. I was hopeful that we were going to keep our self-discipline where we're at.
Yeah, and they have those, and they have just as much, if not more, restrictions in my country because the drinking age is 18 and not 21.
Down here, we got drive-through liquor stores.
So do we.
And in Canada, a drive-through liquor store would fucking wreck our people. We are all about convenience, and a drive-through liquor store would be too much.
Not only do we have drive-through liquor stores, but we also have drive-through convenience stores.
That's cool.
Well, yeah, like I'd drive through, dude. If I can get a burger and fries, dude, I'll hit that drive-through every day. But if I can get a burger, fries, and a beer, now we got issues. At one point, Taco Bell had beer off the menu, and they immediately retracted it. Yeah, well, I thought Taco Bell was serving twat, so my bad.
I was gonna say, do you guys have AI at your drive-through yet?
Nope.
It's the dumbest thing you've ever seen in your life. You start talking random.
Well, the only AI we have is the speaker.
Yeah, let's Richard go on this one. How does Florida AI, Florida man, let's let Richard go. Like, how's Florida?
So
this is a new experience. How do we get AI A&W up in here?
Bro, it's worse than you think because ordering's so annoying. Like, it's like, what do you want? It asks you in the AI voice. It's like, what do you want? And then you say, okay, I want a number one. And it goes, you want a number one? Do you want anything else? And it's like, well, wait, I don't want pickles on there. And you know what I'm saying? So then it's like a pain in the ass. So then you got to start throwing in a bunch of loop questions. So then that way a real person will pick up and be like, how can I help you?
You know what that sounds like to me? It sounds like when I call TELUS or Rogers or the cable provider up here. Do you want to talk to 1 or 0? Dude, 0. I'm on the phone constantly. 0. Would you like to talk to a person, or would you like 0? Give me an agent. 0 all day long.
Yeah.
Oh, are you looking for 0? I would like to execute my First Amendment right as 0. And if you're not going to come back to me with an actual informant, 0. Like, how is all our life, and we're gonna we gotta like
talk to a robot,
roadblock or equate to each other? Like, you have to deal with each other to a degree, right?
Yeah.
But how does everyone proclaim the lot of 0? Like, you can only claim
Well,
zero
robots
so
are
much,
taking over
right?
robots are taking over the world.
Yeah.
As people have been feeling for the past 35 years.
Well, exactly, Mail. But if I came to your country and I was like, hey, you guys, the government pays me well, I'm just going to collect zero. How long would you let me collect zero off of your back until you got pissed off?
Well, if you're collecting nothing, then you're doing all right. What they're coming over here and collecting is a lot more than nothing.
That's the world we live in. Everyone is collecting. I'm playing the wrong game 100%. But everyone is collecting zero.
That's what I tell a buddy of mine all the time. I gotta find a good scam because everybody that's rich in the world is running a scam, some kind of scam.
Hey, Richard, let's keep this between us, okay? So I'm telling you right now, let's keep this between us. But if we can collect 50 cents from every credit card that is enabled, every Visa, every MasterCard, every whatever card across the world, right? Dude,
Yeah.
we're not robbing people. I'm not robbing you. I'm just taking 25 cents off your credit card. That is the perfect scam.
Yeah, because half the people would even debate it. They'd be like, "Oh, it's not even worth disputing. It's 25 cents. Who cares?"
Richard said it himself. It's not even worth debating. Dude, that's the argument I've been debating all night long. It's not even worth arguing. Exactly. If I could collect 25 cents, 2 cents, hey, I'll take 12.5 cents from every credit card in existence, every MasterCard, every Visa. No one's going to notice that you missed 12.5 cents off your statement. But that's what the game they play, dude. They're already taking 12.5 cents from you. You don't even know it.
Yeah, the perfect scam was in an episode of Futurama where the scammer aliens got the right to the whole world.
Now, this is where the real scam comes in. So, have you ever seen where you go use your card at places and the person who owns the scanning machine charges what's called a merchant fee? And bro, they get paid a ridiculous amount of money just for you to swipe your card and spend money on their machine to the store. So they get like a merchant thing. It's usually 3%. Well, 3% off of $10 doesn't sound like very much. But when somebody makes like a $500 purchase or a $700 purchase, 3% becomes like a big deal. And then now imagine it's 1 customer, 2 customer, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 100 customers a day. And you're getting 3% of $700 off of 100 customers. In one day, you just made like $4,000. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And you hear to hear on Mayo Hosko, you got tuned in.
Yeah, well, that's because they have to pay up to the bank.
100% they got pay off to the bank. That's exactly what he said. They got to take their 3% share. So you make. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You could be selling arms to the government. You could be selling cars. You could be selling crayons. But what he's saying is, no matter what you do, you're taking 3% and you're giving it to the fucking top. And now that top, where does that top go? Does that top mail? When that 3% from Richard that gets paid through his taxation to you, where does that go? Do you benefit, Mail? Do you benefit? Do I benefit? Does the government benefit? Now, the problem is that the government does benefit. You don't benefit. I don't benefit. Richard doesn't benefit. The problem that we're talking about and that we explain here on social media and that we like to exploit through our freedom of speech is that the government is the benefit. They are the ones that are cheating us time and time again. It doesn't matter what you want to do. It doesn't matter how you keep your you can keep yourself in the utmost position. You can be the best person you can be, but in accordance to the government's eyes, you're still flawed. So no matter how we go about it, I appreciate it, Mayo. I appreciate you letting me take the time to vent on your stream. But no matter how we go about it, no matter how you push your agenda, our agenda is already pushed upon us, right? So we just have to find a way to commemorate, to find a way to adjust. And just like Richard says, like how do you find a way to adjust when you're done so wrong? Like in our government's eyes, I could be the best tax-paying citizen ever, but how am I such a disgrace?
Well, that's why I remembered the scene from one of the Muppets things where Kermit was the mayor and the other characters were complaining about the government and saying, we pay our taxes.
Lego TV. No merchant fee on that. And then just between us is hilarious. And by the way, that right there was a macro rant. That was a macro rant.
Yeah.
Half rant for sure.
Yeah. And so what I'll say about the merchant fees is a lot of small businesses put on their cash registers, we charge merchant fees as an incentive for you to pay with cash, and that's why I still carry cash on me.
Well, that and they can't afford to cover that cost because at the end of the day, that cost will cut out of their profits as well.
Yeah, because
that's exactly it. The cost, man. Like I don't care if you're land. I don't care if you're land. Fuck land. That's the cost, man. Like, dude, we're all trying to have fun, but yeah, you got to put a cost into the situation. Come on.
Yeah, because some of the bigger companies, like fast food companies, can absorb that cost, but your mom and pop store can't.
Like Loblaws.
Yeah. Yep, you're exactly right, man.
Yeah.
So, Mayo, I ranted on your stream there. I took this.
Oh. I don't mind because we need stuff to talk about.
Yeah, I'll mind some fucking drinking.
Yeah, and something so that was that, and also there's some other things I wanted to say about Halloween. Yes, there was a video, a stop motion by my favorite Lego stop motion YouTuber, Michael Hickok's Films. He did a video 10 years ago called Lego Halloween, and it was where this adult dressed up in the gorilla suit from one of the early CMF series, and he scared the kids to get their candy, and then he took the candy to the graveyard, and he was scared. He was scared while he was walking through the graveyard, and so he went and hid away in the monster fighter's haunted mansion, and then the ghost picked him up, shook him. The ghost raised him into the air, and then some of the other Halloween CMFs were revealed when they turned the lights on, and so the ghost. So I think it was one of the zombies said, stealing candy from kids, you're a monster, as they are literal monsters. And so the monsters revealed that the kids are with them, and so the ghost shakes him upside down to give the candy back to the kids. And then at the end of the film, there's a title card that says Happy Halloween, and I always like to watch that on Halloween.
I hope you keep your kids away from me.
It's got some really catchy, creepy music at the start that goes like da 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 da, and I can imagine that straight out of a Halloween movie. Like it's really it's one of my favorite Halloween pieces of media that anyone's done, and it was a fan thing, and I really liked it. Lego, if anyone hasn't ever seen a Michael Hickok stop motion, then you're missing out.
TNT Lego is like it's like crack. That's what it is. He said talking about drug dealers, and then he said, "How about land members?" Yeah, see, push it. They're peddling that stuff. They're peddling Lego. Yeah, well,
dude, it's definitely like crack, 100%.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people like to complain about land. I have my complaints about land, but I don't have a vengeance against land like what a lot of other people do.
Fuck land, dude. I got personal preference against land. Fuck them bitches.
And I think it's because I talk to people who are in land. And
Lego's a funny niche for sure. Like you can't just show up to Lego and expect that no one's gonna critique you, so to say. Mayo, you're a perfect example. Mayo, you're a perfect example. Like no one's gonna show up and be like, "Hey, this guy looked like he was dropping legalities across the board." Like no one's gonna get. This is a hard thing to say, man. I need a drink of shit. No one gives a shit. No one. Let's get that clear. Like you could be the best Lego land member, Mayo. You could drop. You know what? Actually, I could have Fortnite Mayo to Lego. I bet you I could get Mayo into Lego. The fact that you're misrepresented is full on beyond where we're at. Like you are misrepresented, and we could blow that up to how you actually got to where you're at. You know what? I actually feel angry now. I'm fucking angry. I'm angry now that Mayo didn't get represented. The veterans got represented. You know, we're representing the veterans, but why can't we represent Mayo? You know.
I think because I think it's because I have
angry. I'm fucking angry.
I think it's because I have an unmonetizable brand. I'm not monetized yet.
Here's the thing, Mayo. You got such a monetized brand that I'm fucking angry about it. You got such a monetized brand. Mayo, you could be hitting the world on all accords. Like, let's get this straight. Come on, man. Mayo's speaking for all of us. Like, he's the guy who said what we wanted to say, but we couldn't say. But he said it. Let's give him all the credit. Let's pump that up.
Oh,
The fact that we couldn't.
Yeah. Well, wherever I can, I try to be a man of the people, because I talk to so many of the people.
You should.
We got Macro giving best man speeches.
Yeah, and so I'm just gonna say the reason why RC is my co-host is because Mark had to step down.
Yeah, everyone would be your co-host. I'm just frustrated. I'm just frustrated with the ensemble that is going on within the world we live in. That's it. That's it. Like I live my life day to day. I am so. I gotta tell this shit to my therapist too. I am so fucking frustrated.
That's the majority of us out there right now, Macro. Yeah. That's what they got going on. It's the powers to be.
But for what? Like why?
That's a whole other story that gets on YouTube.
I feel like I'm a very humble. I'm a very connected.
But are you too humble, boys?
Person. Meaning, like, if the world we live in is in shambles, like, good Lord, dude, like, if the world we're living in is in shambles, why can we not correct that shit?
Because I think some people don't want us to correct it.
That's where it's at. And then
But why, Mayo? But why, Richard?
Power.
Like, okay, so I'm bitter. I'm angry. I'm dude, I'll put myself out there full-heartedly. I'm a fucked up individual. I'm angry and I'm pissed off. So, but how can we get back to this homeostasis of individuality? Like, how can we reconnect?
Who do you have up there?
On the basis.
Who do you have up there? You got what? St. Pierre? That's the other guy.
Always forgot his name. It doesn't even matter.
I was gonna say.
Well, what does matter is that if you don't like the snowflakes on social media, you can join the Congregate Church of Snowflake.
Yes, sir, Mayo. Yes, sir. Nailed it.
Which is the church that I built, and I've just got to say, if you watched the recent episode of the Click and Click Jungle, you know what inspired me to build that church, and also you might know why I want to go to Provo, Utah.
Exactly. Get it done. Have fun. Don't express yourself too much.
Express yourself.
Yeah, and so if you were there in the chat of that jungle stream, then you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, perhaps you should go back and watch that episode on the Click and Click channel.
Too much fun. Too much fun.
Because I'm not going to reveal it here but I'm not going to reveal it here right now because I'm only going to put out sprinkles of information about it. But whatever I talked about in the jungle was the inspiration for me building my church, and my church is one of those mocks where it's not going to be permanent. I just wanted to build it to express one of my emotions. Because eventually I would like to make a more compact church. I just wanted to build a church for Instagram and to reveal my feelings in the moment. Because I am going to make a video about it in the future, and I need to make an Instagram video about it too. He built and that was for the people, and that was coupled together with my reaction to one scene from Wolverine, from Deadpool and Wolverine, where they got like a prayer for the soundtrack of the fight scene between the different Deadpools from the multiverse.
Fuck, I need a prayer. Are you kidding me?
And
Send me a prayer, you guys.
I haven't seen Deadpool, but I did see the new Beetlejuice. I'll say the original one is way better.
Beetlejuice.
Me personally, that's what I think. I think the original one's way better.
I've never seen a Beetlejuice, but I respect it because a lot of people respect it, and it created a meme saying it 3 times.
Yeah, it's a Tim Burton movie, and he usually has some pretty cool movies.
Yeah, it's one of it because it might be Tim Burton's best movie.
Yeah, that I don't know. Batman, man, the Tim Burton 1989 Batman's pretty legit.
Yeah. Those are the 2 Tim Burton movies I hear people arguing for.
Yeah, I'll say Edward Scissorhands is another good one.
Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff with Johnny Depp.
Yep.
He's a gooder. He's a gooder.
And Tim Burton directed the Nightmare Before Christmas set that you brought up earlier.
Yep, he sure did.
I was tight. Nightmare Before Christmas. I was tight.
Seen the movie Nightmare Before Christmas, but I like the gothic architecture of that set, even though I'm not going to buy it. I like the gothic architecture of it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess you said you've never seen it, but so pretty much the main character. That's why it's called Nightmare Before Christmas. He usually does Halloween, but he decides he wants to do Christmas, and so it's like a Christmas / Halloween movie.
Because it's one of those weird seasonal crossovers.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best movie. It's a seasonal crossover. It's
kind of like when people when there's movies about the time from Thanksgiving to New Year.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm on a 3-week contract. And I'm glad that I'm starting on Tuesday because that means the contract will end before Thanksgiving football.
Yeah.
Because I spend my Thanksgiving in the future watching football, and so do all the single men out there.
Do you got money riding on these games?
I'm just a sucker for the entertainment that is sports.
I mean, I can respect a good gambling addiction.
I don't bet on American sports because I don't know the full ins and outs of it.
Yeah, no. From what they're saying now, most American sports are pretty rigged.
Yeah, because people are saying that it's all part of the grand script because they feed into the conspiracy theories.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
I just think some people are bad at their job, which leads to the conspiracy theory.
That's a good possibility because I know everybody's bad at their job.
But you know who's not bad at their job? A fellow contractor, a fellow carpenter who has just turned his camera off. Oh, Sidious is back there. Let's get started
what's up,
into the show, shall we?
Oh, I think he.
I'm bad at my job. I'm bad at my job.
Hey, Stud.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
What's up, buddy?
Oh, good lord!
Hopefully you just got in there and you weren't hanging around for too long.
No,
good lord!
You were timely. I just got in there. It's weird though that StreamYard is so weird with like I have like a few different Google accounts and they never put like I always have to go in as though like my One Nation business page. It's weird. I can't get it in there, but what it is what it is. I'm a retard when it comes to IT, so I'll figure that out later.
He sets up for failure. He says so.
Yeah. And for all the snowflakes that are offended at the R word, the definition of retarded means let me Google.
Well, I make fun of myself using it, so it's not. I actually have people in my family with mental disabilities, so I just use it as a like in the 80s. In the 80s movies, everyone used. I'm not going to say the F word because people get upset about that, but it was just a normal thing they said in 80s movies like that. Retard, like it's just. I'm just old.
Well, when it comes to cars, it's actually a term they use quite a bit. Like this, they talk about you retard the timing, which means like you pull it back, like you pull timing back. That's literally a term used in like any kind of mechanics with a motor running that has to have timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, people get so
now. I just saw someone I don't think I've seen in my chats before. Hello, Night Moves. Okay, so according to Merriam-Webster, it means is to delay or impede the development of or progress. So that's the R word with the ed on the end. Without the ed, it's just a pejorative. So it's the pejorative version of the word that some of the snowflakes don't like you using.
Yeah, I'm just a Polish idiot, so I fall into that category. Well, half of me does at least.
Yeah, and you're one of those Polish idiots that knows how to avoid. That is just smart enough to avoid the traffic in New York City.
Oh, dude, Mayo, what's up with your Eagles, bro? Like they're not looking good.
Well,
my Raiders aren't either.
It's because of injuries to the wide receiver, which is why I'm glad we have the bye week. Devonta Smith's under the concussion cloud, and AJ Brown, aka Checkdown Brown, has his hamstring. And also, it's taking a while for Jalen Hurts to get adjusted to Cam Jurgens as the center. So there's a lot of growing pains and actual pain, which is why I'm glad that we had the first bye of the season. Foosball. I think this is the earliest that I've been regularly watching the NFL. This is the earliest we've had the bye.
Can you yeah, it's weird. Yeah, usually the AFC West buys are later in the season, but it's weird. Yeah, so the Raiders have a bye coming up soon too. Can you hear my TV in the background? Should I turn it off?
I can't really.
All right, then I'll just leave it. It's on really low. I had it took to forever. Every Friday night when I watch you, I have to babysit my niece and nephew and my sister. And my nephew is a demon, dude. This kid does not want to go to sleep, which is cool with me as an uncle. I'm like, all right, fine. I'm the funkle. I'm the fun guy. Like, I'll let you stay up and eat as much candy as you want, blah, blah, blah. But it gets out of control, way out of control. Like, this kid pushes the limits. He's going to be trouble. I'm going to be bailing this kid out of jail when he's in his teenage years.
Yeah. Well, this is the last stream of my of the payment period for my StreamYard, so we can go for as long as we want to go for today. And you told me that you can only make it once your children have gone to bed.
Yeah, I gotta see. Like, the messed up part is I told my sister not to marry this idiot, but she did. And yeah, now there's divorce and all that fun stuff. Yeah. So I'm watching the kids, which is cool. I mean, they need a male role model in their life. Like my brother-in-law's a complete idiot. So I don't mind doing it, but man, my nephew tests me, bro. And I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and this one is like, he tests me, bro. He is a little smart little whip. This kid, man.
It's the phone, man. They know so much more nowadays than we did.
Yeah, it's crazy. Bro. Where did you learn that? When he says things to me, I'm like, where did you hear that from, dude?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Well, kids hear more stuff than they used to because they're more exposed to it. Because of the internet, which is partially why I say that the iPhone has ruined Gen Alpha.
Well, social media in general has done some damage to the younger generations. I mean,
because
so technology-wise, it's great. Like, I made a lot of money off of it.
The reading, writing, and mathematics test scores at international schools validates that social media is a burden on their learning.
No, definitely. Put it this way: when I was a kid, there were no school shootings. And I lived 20 minutes from where the Newtown massacre happened. You know, like I was working that day when the Newtown massacre happened. Like it's you don't like social media has kind of sparked this me too. I don't want to say me too as like the hashtag like feminism thing, but like this copycat kind of thing where it's like these wackos go off and all right, I'm gonna do the same thing. And social media has definitely like kind of.
Dude, when we were young, man, you could get your kids to believe in Santa till they were like 10 or 12 years old, bro. Not no more, man. These kids, like, you'd be lucky to get them to believe in Santa past like 4.
Yeah, totally. You're right.
Yeah, because these kids are so exposed to like real world stuff at like such a young age. It's ridiculous. That's one of the things that play into school shootings, man, because these kids are like exposed to so many real world scenarios by a young age. Like they're going through some craziness by the time they're like 14, 15 years old.
I think I stopped believing in Santa when I turned 7 because
think about the time, 7, 8, 9.
Because 2008 was the first year I went into a department store and I actually saw my mum buying me Lego, and I went down the toy aisle with my mum and said, yes, I want that set, which is how I got the Tower Ray from Fantasy Castle, and which is how I got the Anakin Starfighter. And Christmas of 2008, we got the Wing. My sister and myself, that as a joint gift, because in 2007, the winter of 2007, we went to my uncle's house and they had a Wing, and they were playing it when they used to host their bonfires. And so my sister and I wanted a Wing after that. We got that, and then some other people gave me some smaller gifts, and that was when I realized, okay, if they are giving me gifts, that's not from Santa, that's from them. Are they in cahoots with Santa?
Yeah, you start thinking. And Team B, yes, they're Santa. It's just not who you think it is.
Yeah, it was probably around the same age, like 7, 8, or 9, when I realized. Yeah. I'm one of 5 kids, and I had 2 older sisters, and my parents would always like harp on them, like, don't ruin it for him. But it became obvious when I could tell what my parents were saying to my sisters, like, don't ruin it for him. Like, it made me more like. Inquire about
it. I'm not a Toys R Us kid because I never went to Toys R Us as well. I didn't go to a Toys R Us until I was a teenager. So, and I didn't go to toy stores. I went to department stores that sold toys like Big W, Kmart, and Target. And so I remember it wasn't until I was about 7 when I first went there. Because when my first Lego set I can remember building was the iSat 5 from Ice Planet. All of my original Lego was inherited from my brother, as I've said before. And then I got the 2006 hospital, the 2006 airport, and some of the 2005 city construction sets. And then I didn't get any Lego sets in 2007, but then it was 2008 where I started getting a Lego set every single year. Either my parents buying it for me spending my own pocket money on it, or me finding ways to get money from other people and buying Lego.
Macro, is your pulse? I want a macro pulse check. Are you alive, buddy? You awake?
Macro, he may have stepped away or passed out.
I think he did step away. He was getting kind of woozy at the end.
Macro, hello.
Was that him dropping something?
Probably. Wake up, Macro.
I think I can hear him moving around his Avengers tower.
Yeah, I think I saw Macro heading to a
Yeah, he just cut out. So I think he is going off to bed.
Yeah, I think he needs a nap.
Yeah. You know, I think he might have just realized that he was still on here. So he didn't want to clog up the airways anymore.
I finally get the little kids to sleep where I can come on here, and it's like old Macro streams, remember, where he passed out and leave us on the panel?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, typical.
You know, I remember watching one of Macro's streams and he passed out, and I woke up the next morning and he was still live, slumped over.
Yeah, his wife hadn't found him yet.
I was there for that, and I think Mark has gotten smarter ever since then, and made sure to turn off his mic so that he doesn't get called out, which is I think what he just did.
Yeah,
I think he's ready. I think he's ready to go and count some sheep right now and get a good night's rest.
I miss his Saturday streams because those are the best. I miss the old Saturday streams because we were all on there. Everyone, the panel was always welcome. It was a good time. There was good times.
Yeah. So I can't remember, but Stud, were you here when he was talking?
No, I was outside getting out of the car, like walking.
Okay.
When he was fading off, and then I got in there, he was gone.
Yeah, because I think he went philosophical again.
He may have had himself a little bit too much of the snooze juice.
Yeah.
Oh, he had some Friday night beers, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Can't blame him for it.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
If I could
knowing Mark like I do, I can't blame him either.
If my kidneys would allow it, I would partake myself. I can't anymore, which sucks. But that's getting old sucks. So it is what it is.
I used to be able to go out drinking all night, wake up next morning, go landscape all day, and not even worry about it. Stay up all night again, go do the same thing. Now, dude, if I go drinking, I'm done. I'll be lucky to even get up tomorrow.
Yeah, the older you get, the worse it gets to the hangover.
Yeah, your body just does not process it the same.
Yeah, it's not good. My kidneys finally told me, like, hey, you need to stop completely. So
if you want to
which is why I've been able to drink for the past 5 years and I'm still sober. That's my choice. Other people want to enjoy
You're still young, Mayo, but Mountain Dew will do the same effects to you. I'll tell you that right now. I used to design those cans, bro. But Mountain Dew will do the same to you.
Yeah, because I prefer caffeine. I prefer caffeine. I have a caffeine addiction instead of an alcohol addiction.
Yeah, I've got that bad. In fact, while we've been here, I just drank this.
Yeah, those are good. They're also not that good for you, but
they're horrible for you, but they taste absolutely amazing.
Yeah, the Sour Patch Kid, like the bootleg Sour Patch Kids ones are good.
Those things are so good.
Yeah, real good.
Yeah. If you have
I'm still gonna keep on rocking my Macro Bricks t-shirt.
The crazy. Say it again.
Have you had the Welch's grape?
No, I haven't tried the grape one. And grape is one of my favorite flavors too. I haven't tried that. No.
The Welch's grape tastes exactly like a Welch's grape soda.
Yeah, that's a dude.
Yeah.
The other thing, like I used to drink a lot too. Like I would use Welch's grape with vodka, and it turns your poop army green from the grape. Yeah. So I go to the doctor. I'm like, why is my shit army green? He's like, are you drinking green stuff? Artificial grape? I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's what it is.
Yeah. Said too much of it. That's funny.
And you know what? Before we read the comments, I'm just looking at my channel analytics, and in the last 28 days, I've got 15 more subscribers. 2 more since I started this stream, and after I uploaded since I've uploaded the Why I Don't Like Ninjago City, which was also my thank you for 800 subscriber video. So if you wanna hear me thanking you guys for helping me get to 800 subscribers, then you can also go back and watch that video. Since that video, I've gained 5 more subscribers, so thank you very much. And the average view duration on that is up, even though the views are down. So we're going to respond to the comments now.
Guys, I should really make a reading your comments video. Great job. This is the best thing I've ever seen since yesterday.
Good. What high praise, man. What a great comment.
Too much cliffhanger, not enough story, craves more story, am very sad.
Am very sad, dude.
So he was scarped.
I've been scarped before, it's not fun.
Okay, so we're going to go back
every time. What is scarped?
I have no idea.
Oh man, usually some of these dumb comments are mine.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So these comments go back for 2 weeks ago, because we didn't respond to the comments when RC was going through the hurricane. So on episode 59 of Real Whole Egg, JDP commented, glad I was part of the stream. Thanks, bud. Till next time, take it easy.
So RT, speaking of, so pause for a second. Speaking of hurricanes, RC, I'm glad you guys didn't get hit, because usually, dude, if you guys get nailed, it comes up the coast to me, and that's when it gets super powerful. But if it hits New York, the hurricane has serious balls, and like
like I said, we didn't get much water. We didn't get like a whole lot of rain. Like we got rain with the bands, but what we got a lot of was like 80 mile per hour like winds and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
The outer edge of it, like because dude, when those hurricanes bounce that far up to me, it's some serious crap. Like it gets serious, dude.
Yeah, exactly. We got lucky, bro. We got real lucky.
Okay, so Horder said on my poll about which is better, the tipper truck or the excavator digger. Tipper truck until someone makes an army out of the other set. And I'm gonna say I don't have money to make an army out of the other set. But perhaps the other guy does.
I don't want to knock army builders, but I just don't. As a creative, like, and I build small mocks, you know, I'm like a little detailed diorama style builder. I couldn't spend thousands of dollars on the same figure. I just can't do it.
I think about that.
Yeah, well, the only reason I would army build is for if I'm making a mock or when I'm trying to gather a bunch of sig figs for trading.
I get people like it. I'm not knocking the people that army build at all. Like Shai does very creative things with his armies. Like there's some people out there that do creative stuff. I just can't. I just couldn't buy 1,000 figures to populate a building. It's not, I don't know. It's just not my thing. But
and it's just to have them. It's just to have them. It's not like you got a mock that takes that many figures. It's just they just have them.
Yeah, it's like FOMO. Dude, it's complete FOMO. Like it's with a lot of young kids too. It's FOMO online. Like I want to have the biggest army. Like
then on my Nightlight Lego at Chicago video, Johnny says, little Mayo was so cute. What the hell happened? That's getting hard. And I'm gonna say I grew up.
Oh, I love your snarky responses.
And then now I'm gonna answer comments on the September City update. Yeah, let's answer these. Hang on a minute. Oh yeah, it's October, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so Mikey said, Mayo City update, my favorite videos make. That's getting a heart and say, I need to make more per month. Because I'm trying to make mid-month city updates if I can. Gladiator says, nice update. I'm gonna say thanks. And Cliff said, nice update, Pine Tree Army. Gonna give that a heart and say the Pine Tree game includes RC, Cooper, Kayak, and me.
Yeah, you have to throw one in there and say only you could prevent Iron Army forest fires.
Yeah. The only way you can join the Pine Tree game is if you let me know that you find a pine tree on your peb wall.
That's an inside Cliff joke because he was a firefighter.
Yeah, because he built the Smokey the Bear set.
Yeah, he got mad. Well, not mad, but it was a joke, and I sent him the picture of the. I did it for Scotty, actually. I turned Smokey the Bear into Toki the Bear. He was like a stoned version of Smokey the Bear, like drooling on himself. And Scotty thought it was hilarious. He's like, you need to show this to Cliff. I was like, he's not going to like that.
And then Lego Team B said, this is an awesome update. The work you've done is obvious, looking clean and sharp. You know, that's something that Macro Bricks would appreciate. It's clean and sharp. And the plans are really coming together. Loving it. That's getting a heart and say more work than previous because it used to be a lazy mess. And those. Oh yeah. Also, at Simpsons99 Gaming, who is a new subscriber, I got the notification that they subscribed, says that intro is crazy loud. I'm going to reply to saying others have said that I need to edit it. And that was all for the last city update. Then my video about Lego trains at Brick World Chicago. Pastor Jensen said quite a few nice sets here. Thanks for sharing. I'm going to say the vintage train sets are like gold to me. And also said the scale of the big boy is really something. I'm going to say by far the largest Lego train I've ever seen. And then Big Nate Bricks said all these layouts were great. I spent most of an afternoon following the trains around. I'm going to say I spent most of an afternoon filming them. What? Oh, sorry, that's filming them, including your Harry Potter train station. Because for those who don't know, Nate exhibited something at Brick World Chicago, like what I did. Yeah. So that was that, and then some more responses to community posts. Cliff says, "Why would it matter?" I'm gonna say because sometimes
the Chiefs suck. That's why, because the Chiefs suck.
That beat caught me off guard because sometimes you can see my T-shirt when I'm standing.
Speaking of that, man, I'm worried that that your secondary Bronco team might actually beat the Raiders this weekend and put us in misery. It's been 5 years since you guys beat us, and I'm jinxing it. I don't think the Raiders are going to win.
I just hope that Bo can develop into a good quarterback, because we can't draft quarterbacks to save our own goddamn lives.
Yeah, but he's still a rookie, though. I mean, it's like, because if you guys didn't take him, the Raiders were going to take him. Like, so it's the same boat. I'm kind of actually glad that the Raiders let the tight end Bowers fall to us, because he's like, that guy's elite. He's been amazing. Granted, they don't have a quarterback to really throw to him, but he's been amazing. Like, he's a legit. He's like a ground dude.
Because back to back, I think back to back years, you guys have drafted tight ends in the first.
Yeah. So they put up then third down. That's the only reason they win now when they shouldn't. It says on third down they throw a three tight end spread out and they just dominate. So it's but you can't live off that one play, you know. So
because you're one of the rare teams who plays 13 personnel, which is one running back, 3 tight ends.
Yeah, they did. They'll bust out the 3. They're trying to do what the Patriots did with Hernandez, who was crazy because when I was actually working at ESPN, like I just got out of college, he was still in high school. He was a huge star around here. Like, and then that whole, I'm curious to watch the Hulu show about him now. There's a Netflix documentary about him, but there's a Hulu show about him that I want to watch on Fox about Hernandez, because that kid was messed up in the head, dude. Like he was such a talented player, and then he went off the rails thinking he was some like gangster.
Yeah. And then Johnny said bare chested for the ladies. And I'm gonna say that's for my only fans. I mean only hands. And then Pino 1975 says, "Lol, have a yellow Lego shirt for Mayo." I'm going to give that a comment and say, I wish I had a store employee uniform.
Yeah, I'm so behind. I'm so behind.
And then these comments are from my latest video about Ninjago City Gardens. It says, Johnny says, "Where's Mayo? He should have to watch this too." I'm gonna give that a heart and say, I sleep during these premieres. And then Oaktown said, great video. I hope to get this Lego set before it retires. It might be retiring this year. Giving that a heart.
Dude, speaking of retired sets, that reminded me of, you know, I always go to my local hobby town because, like, I have a good relationship with the guy there. I've done design work for him. He puts stuff out like early. When he gets stuff from Lego like 3 weeks early, he'll put it out. And for some reason, I thought the Wednesday Addams Family Wednesday sets were like Lego exclusives. And he had it. He had it 2 weeks ago. He told me 2 of them. I wanted the parts, like certain little gargoyles. I wanted like the little twirly, that new twirly part that's in light gray, like for the posts and stuff. And I said to him, like, how do you get the exclusive sets? He's like, well, we just order them like any vendor from Lego. Like we're not Target, we're not Walmart. It's like a private little store. We can order exclusive sets. And I just didn't. It baffled me. I'm like, how the hell does that work? Like, but they get them. They get the exclusive sets, which is weird.
Some people get that stuff real early.
I don't know if he's getting it off like second market, like retail stuff, or like, but because he had the same thing when I bought the it was way after it came out too. The Everyone Knows Awesome set was like Lego exclusive, and he had it in his store. Same thing. I was like, I bought it. It was weird, man. Like that was one that was been on the shelf for a long time, and I saw it there. I was like, how do you have this? Like this is a Lego store exclusive, but.
I think that's because they're not as mainstream as people who have the tier 1 retail contracts.
Yeah, like
Lego is a bit more lenient with stores like that.
I mean, they could get it from other places too and just put it on their shelves. I mean, they could go on eBay for all they want and get it and put it. So, but it's just, I was shocked. I'm like, how? Because it made me think. I'm like, this Wednesday set is exclusive, and how did you have this? Like, and you have it early too. I was like, but I don't know. It's one of those little life queries.
And same things happen with Cole. And then Johnny G also says, play for Mayo, them Ninjago kids are crazy. They are, like TJ, lol. And then, what are some of the others? And then Mark left comments 12 hours ago. One was on my Lego Cities at Chicago. Said, love this vlog series for those who've missed Brick World. So glad you sharpened all this fun. It was fun to see, boring to film, but fun to upload. And then I did a Lego train short, and Mark said, pump it up, love a good train yard. I'm gonna say love a good train ride. I need a better camera for POV shots.
I put in PS, Macro, you bastard. I joined the stream to see you and you're passed out.
Yeah.
Macro,
I'm not the type of person to do that. And yeah, so that was everyone's comments from the past 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm only kidding. I don't mean for you to type that in there. I did. Wake up, Macro.
It's weird. My quota on Streambot failed. That's weird. I don't understand that. That's weird. That's I've never seen that before. Anyway,
what was Macro building?
We're gonna end up going soon.
The Avengers Tower. It's done.
Yeah. Pure Van
building.
Yeah. Pure Van Fury is live, so we will raid over there soon. So I'll get the raid message ready. So if you're still out there in the chat, let me know what you think about anything we've talked about today. What are you getting excited about for Halloween? I'll look forward to getting out those Halloween minifigures sometime, because not only do I want to show them off on the stream, but I also want to put them in my city for the October City update. Does anyone else have any final thoughts?
Oh, I love Halloween builds. I'm so behind, man. It's like
Yeah.
right now I have like 20 days.
Let's
to build.
briefly talk about your. Let's briefly talk about your Halloween builds.
I love Halloween builds. Like last year, I did the Freddy Krueger boiler room because Citizen Brick makes such cool like horror figures. Jason, like it just inspires me to build little dioramas for them. And but this year, that's why I got the Wednesday set early. I was hunting for it because I want to make that vampire castle I did like much bigger than just like when I first built it. I was like, I'm gonna do this like very textured and make it a gothic like modular style set. So one base plate, one normal size big base plate, but now I want to expand it now, make it bigger. And those little gargoyles in the Wednesday set are just amazing to do it. And so those parts.
Oh yeah, there was a gargoyle in Series 14, wasn't there?
Yeah, I used to use. That's what I used in my original build for that vampire castle. I would tear apart the minifigs and use like the heads and the horns and stuff. But now there's like cool little molded gargoyles, which are great. And I wish the D&D sets or the D&D CMFs with the little red dragon, they need to make that in like light gray. That would be amazing to put on like little castle accents. Dude, it would be so cool. They'll do it eventually, but I love building Halloween stuff, and it's not like I don't do directly Halloween stuff. I do like old monster fighters or things kind of associated with the theme of the month. But I've been so behind getting stuff done that I have like 4 builds that I'm trying to get done. Oh, what's that?
And this is where we're up to with the Megapolis set. And I just noticed there's a skeleton inside.
Yeah, that's cool. You can't go wrong with a Lego skeleton.
Yeah, because as a side project for Halloween, I want to make something with some of my skeletons, and also, you know what? I want to make a small mock with my Black Monarch's ghost in a room of skeletons. I think that would be fun for just a small little Halloween project.
Yeah. Did Goodwin and Grigwald, did Hive announce the Halloween habitat build? They
haven't announced the rules for their contest yet. Hopefully they will do it on this weekend's stream.
Yeah, they'll probably do it.
And I'll start building as soon as they start the contest.
Yeah.
Because I've already got ideas. I want to do something with spiders this year. Because I always like to do stuff with the creepy forests, and I want to do something spiders in the forest because I've previously done the zombie coming out of the forest, the pumpkin patch in the forest. Now I want to do something with spiders in the forest.
I remember the one you did either last year or the year before. It was very foliage based. It had a lot of greenery, which was cool.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah,
that was with the zombie cheerleader.
Yeah, that was cool. I love foliage.
I used a bunch of skeletons to make a skeleton army marching on the Scooby-Doo mansion. And the whole
I can't find where I put the zombie cheerleader forest, but I've still got my pumpkin patch right here.
Oh, that's cool. I love that. We were talking about that earlier. I love that figure. That's one of my favorite figures. Just the carnivorous plant Halloween figure.
This guy.
Yeah. I had to use it in my Ghosts and Goblins mock because the Ghosts and Goblins, their arcade game, was known for having these like piranha plants that spit fire, which was actually before Super Mario. It's crazy. And it fit perfectly, but I regret it now because I want more, because I want to have the actual fig, and I'm using the head inside of a mock. So I'll get another one eventually.
Hey guys, it's already after midnight my time. I think I'm gonna go ahead and head out of here, man.
Yeah, so thank you for watching today's stream, guys. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Hope you're enjoying Halloween season. We'll be back again, as always, at 9 p.m. Eastern on a Friday night in North America, which, now that Australia is going into daylight saving, will be 12 p.m. Australian Eastern every Saturday. You can find links for RC's social media in the description, but where can we find you, Stud?
Just Stud City Builds on Instagram. I'm very bad at posting, but you know, I do seldomly. So that's it.
Yeah, and so RC, if I just want to tell you something for 60 seconds after the credits. But for everyone else, go right on over to Brick Hive. I'll be there shortly to watch Pure Rant Fury, and we'll see you next time where I think we are going to be talking about the Halloween CMF. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Later, guys. Later, Stud.
Thank you for supporting Mayo Hosko Media. Your viewership is very important to us. Tell YouTube you like us by smashing the like button. Let your thoughts be known in the comments down below. Never miss out on any more LEGO content from us by hitting the subscribe button and ringing the notification bell. Stay tuned for live streams every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern in North America and monthly city updates on the last Wednesday or Thursday of every month. If you like Minecraft and gaming streams, follow us on Twitch, Mayo_Hosko, no capital letters. Twitch streams every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern in North America. To be in the know, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at @real_Mayo Hosko. Have fun with us on our Discord server. Friend us on Facebook and join the fan club group. For business inquiries, email us at mayohosko@gmail.com. For historical inquiries, check out our website. For special community perks, including behind the scenes, voting rights, and early access videos, become an investor today by pledging to us on Patreon. Links in the description. Watch this video recommended to you, or check out this playlist if you missed any previous videos of the same genre. This has been Mayo Hosko, and I am a fan of old LEGO. #AFOOL.